And the next gym, the normal Pokemon trainer,
Whitney!
get it? White, normal, whitey, Whitney, Whitney? Forget it. Within her gym were many female trainer classes, including the Blue Beauties, which are, in my opinion, the best looking beauties in any Pokemon game so far. In the US version, they added a little bit more shorts and took off her wink out of concern. They also did that to the swimmer. Nintendo of America must really hate winks. Despite her idiotic, childish demeanor, Whitney is ridiculously tough with her new Pokemon, Miltank. And its really, really annoying rollout attack. It gets stronger after every attack, and can easily one-hit KO Pokemon with a higher level.
Do not underestimate the power of rollout. Do not!
Defeating her gets you the plain badge, which looks very plain. But not until she has a good cry about it. Did any of you get frustrated after that?
Where the crap is my badge, you brat?
Thankfully, all you had to do is talk to her again. And there you go. Then you got it. Then we were stuck by that annoying, weird tree everyone was so worried about. Which, once you got the squirt bottle from that wonderful young lady in the flower shop, you could fight it. And it was Sudowoodo, an aggravating, goofy fox grass Pokemon. It's actually a rock type. That would surprise you if you didn't know any better. This was Gold and Silver's version of the road-blocking Snorlax of the old games. An imitation Pokemon. Clever. Right above Goldenrod was a national Johto park, where they had fun activities to do. I always liked stuff like that, and I'm glad it's in Pokemon. Every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, they'd hold an official bug-catching contest, which works a lot like the hell that is the Safari Zone, in which you have limited resources to capture some pretty rare bug Pokemon within the park. At least you get one Pokemon to weaken it, unlike the Safari Zone. This made the games feel so much more alive and real. You were even judged depending on the bugs you caught. Prizes galore, and wouldn't you know it, I got first place by blind luck. Pretty awesome. The park's shape also made up a giant Pokeball. Wait. There's something I forgot to talk about. The battles. Probably the most important element in the game. It also has been expanded, detailed, and improved. The moment you encountered and fought an opposing Pokemon, it was pretty clear that they made some adjustments, and for the better. The HUD looked sleeker and more tactical, and showed not only the level, but the gender of each Pokemon present, including an important addition to your own Pokemon, the Blue Experience Bar. In the color games, it was impossible to accurately expect when your Pokemon would level up exactly, unless you were a mathematics nerd and calculated the experience points. Now, the blue bar would increase each time new experience points were gained after a battle, and fill up when the new level in the Pokemon's growth was reached. This was an important and savory addition. As if that wasn't enough, during wild encounters, a tiny Pokeball would appear on the left side of the opposing Pokemon's stat bar, reminding you that you caught that type already. Excellent! Battle mechanics were reworked, and new types were introduced too. In the previous versions, many fair complaints have been made on the supremacy of psychic Pokemon, especially the one we won't name right now. In the second generation, that has been rectified as the special stat, which was the stat that measured the power of each monster's special attack, was split into two: special defense and special attack, changing some Pokemon's power completely. With the split of the special stat, the game became more of a fight for raising one of the four strategic stats and forcing the user to abandon one of them, thus creating a better balance in the Pokemon battles we see today. Attacks and Pokemon were also given an extra layer of complex properties. They too were split into two elemental types, physical and special. Both categories were connected to the attack and special attack stats on each Pokemon in regards to how powerfully they would use it. Attacks such as fighting, normal, ground, and bug were physical, and more, well, special types like psychic, ice, electric, and dragon, whatever, were special, giving the Pokemon battle system a more intricate algorithm when fighting. Right after a few routes is the city of Ekrutik, an ancient city with an actual background and history. Its main tourist spots are two fairly tall towers located on each of the city's sides. One of them is called the Tin Tower, which was renamed the Bell Tower in the remakes and reminds me of American tacos now. And the other, on the west side, is just the Burn Tower, because frankly, it burned down. However, it was called the Brass Tower before its initial burning. According to the Ekrutik legend, the two legendary big birds, Lugia and Ho-Oh, perched on their tops and hung out. However, ever since the mysterious burning of the aptly named Burn Tower, Lugia left to the Whirl Islands in the south of Johto. According to the tales, Ho-Oh also left the Tin Tower. Both were never seen again. And 3 legendary Pokémon were said to have perished within the flame of the Brass Tower. Crazy monks block the entrance to the Tin Tower, so getting in there for now is impossible. But what is possible is to be able to attend a wonderful battle at the Ekrutik Dance Hall, challenging the 5 Kimono girls and fighting their evolutions. 2 of them are even new additions to this evolutionary chain. Beating them has a spectator who owns a dancing, surfing Rhydon. How awesome is that? And gives you the ever-helpful HM3. Surf, man. Then, finally, it's up to you to defeat Gym Leader number 4, Morty, a ghost Pokemon trainer. His gym is inhabited by an invisible trail in which you have to know exactly where to step, or else you fall over and start all over again. Thank goodness this isn't Legend of Zelda, or we'd be dead. His ghost Pokemon pack a wild and unexpected edge, which is to be expected, and rewards you with the ever-popular Shadow Ball move, and the Fog Badge. Sweet deal. But Ekrutik isn't fully explored yet. It's possible to travel into the Burn Tower, where the murky gray burn surroundings give way to the battle with the red-headed rival again! That fool! Anyway, after that, the tower serves as a mini cave where strength is required to oodle your way downstairs where, according to legend, the 3 legendary beasts, kind of like Gold Silver's counterparts to the legendary birds in Red, Blue, and Yellow, have perished in the fire. And once you encounter them, they revive. Wait, does that mean we saw their burned, rotting corpses when we arrived? Ah! And after that encounter, it is possible to encounter them at any random point around Johto, anywhere. Be prepared. Moving on, we get to the sea-happy marine city of Olivine, where the gym leader has left to their famous lighthouse to tend to the sick Ampharos. And after fighting a ton of annoying trainers, asks you to get to the offshore city of Cyanwood to bring some medicine for the Pokemon, which is supposed to be doomed to shine the light of the lighthouse. Reaching Cyanwood, getting the medicine, and surfing back to Olivine, with a bunch of swimmers swimming in your way. The over-concerned gym leader, Jasmine, finally heals the stupid thing and resumes her rightful place as the gym leader,